YouTube fam, YouTube squad, YouTube peoples, YouTube familia. This is your boy, Melanated Tiger, back at it again with yet another video. Sorry, it's been a little minute. It's just I've been, just busy working, living life. And, just trying to, come up with some more ideas for some more videos. And maybe in, different formats, too. Yeah, you've noticed that I've got a few podcasts up. I've been doing that with the homie. But this time around, we're just going to skip it for this week. For, I guess, personal reasons. But it's all good. So I decided to just do another little lock video. I'm just outside enjoying this nice beautiful day in Washington State. Actually just got a retwist. Actually just fairly recently. Last Sunday? No, Saturday was it? Yeah. You probably can't really tell because it's mostly just the roots, but I'm not trying to take off this filthy ass Malcolm X cap that I just got a month ago or so from I believe it was real people. I'll link it in the description, but I definitely gotta give them a shout out. I can't believe I forgot their name. But anyway, this video is gonna be about why I think personally, from the bottom of my heart, I think every brother in America, not even America, in the world should grow dreadlocks or locks or whatever you want to call it. I just think that just at least once in your lifetime that you should really just get on a journey, even if it's for a year or 2. Okay, maybe 2 years, because that's when it'll really start maturing. But even if it's just a year, man, because it's really an experience. It really will teach you to be humble. It will help you love yourself, and it'll really show you things that you've never really seen before, in yourself and in others. Because I really feel nowadays a lot of us brothers out here, there's just so much hate and animosity and jealousy and all this negative shit, man. And me as a person, one of my passions or purposes in life is to really uplift others and try to bring people together, whether it's through music or arts or this channel. One of the reasons why I started this channel was really just to get, not only to get my voice out, but to really try to uplift anyone who's watching this and help them see the world and different kind of things more clearly, yeah, I just really feel us brothers, especially us brothers, man, because us black men in America are a really special demographic. Not trying to not trying to make us seem like we're victims or anything, but we really need help, man. It's just straight facts. I try not to look at everything as a racial thing. That's just what the media wants us to think, but we really, as a people, need all the help we can get, because it's really a struggle out here, in this place we call America, aka Babylon, man. It really is a fucking struggle, especially for black men. Not even black men, but just black women too. I'm not even gonna go into detail all that shit because y'all probably already know, but that's just one of the reasons why I feel we should really just grow locks, because this is our natural hair, man. This is our natural hair. We need to be able to embrace it as much as possible. I'm cool with all the fades and all the, being bald and all that shit, even froze. Honestly, if I had a choice, man, I'd rock a fro if I really could. But, my hair is just really coily and, type C and all that shit. Not type C, but whatever they call it, man. I call it type Z A, B, C, B, blah, 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 because my hair is just really coily and really kinky, but luckily, that's like the perfect texture for locks. Something I didn't realize many years ago when I was doing, the whole perm thing. But again, this is our natural hair, man. We gotta be able to embrace it as much as possible, because this is what we were born with. There's really no point in hating your own natural hair. Like, stop trying to straighten it, stop trying to dye it. I mean, you can do all that, but that's damaging your natural hair. That's why I've never dyed my shit, man. Like, I'm not copying all these SoundCloud rappers and shit, man. I did this shit for me, because my hair is important to me as an individual. It's really a form of expression. But yeah, like I said, we really gotta like, probably sound like a broken record, but we really gotta embrace our natural hair. It's 2020, man. Like, recently I've noticed a lot of us really, especially like a lot of the females are really hopping into the lock game, but I'm noticing a lot of my brothers out here are cutting their shit off. It's like, I mean, you do you with your hair, but it's like, I feel like more of us out here need locks. Like, because like, it's still not really accepted in society. Like, if you have locks in society right now, you're pretty much considered an outcast, and I'm okay with that, because if you watch my other videos, I'm used to being an outcast, aka outlier, because this is all by choice. I don't give a fuck about what other people think, man. I did this for me because I wanted to really embrace it. Another reason why I feel like every brother should really grow locks at least once in their lifetime is because, I mean, just look around us, man. We live in a Eurocentric society. And if you don't know what that means it's European dominated. Anything that's not European, Eurocentric, is looked down upon as ugly, unattractive, alien, foreign. And we really gotta stand against that, because I'm not saying Eurocentricity is a bad thing. That's just the way it is, we still live in a white-dominated country. I'm just saying we gotta really start going back to our roots. And I'm talking about, like, not even like slavery, bro. Fuck all that. I'm talking about Africa. That's why, another reason why you should grow locks is, like, it'll get you more spiritually and into, like, the whole Rastafari movement and whatnot. Sorry, there was a car that was waiting on me. But it'll get you more into that shit. I feel like us as a people in America, like, fuck all this hood shit, bro. Like, real talk, real shit. Fuck all this fabricated culture that the people made up to keep us down, bro. Like, I'm not trying to trash it or nothing, but man, bro, I really don't. It's kind of scary to look at, like, the direction, like, our community is going with all this shit. It's not, I don't think it's gonna last another 100 years before, like, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I try to think positive about it, and that's why I'm making this video, is because I want people to, like, really start waking up to, like, what's going on around the world and shit. And I feel like with locks, it'll really start waking you up, and it really will start helping you love yourself and be humble and stop looking at other people and seeing, like, the flaws in them and you and shit like that, man. Because that's only gonna, like, keep us down even longer, man. It's already an uphill battle for us, man. And the last thing I want is for us to keep each other down. And I feel like growing locks can be an important factor to really uniting us, because, well, again, when you love yourself, man, you love others. Like, if you love yourself, you won't really care about what others think. You won't really be looking at other people or what they're doing with their lives, because that's really a big issue that I have. Is even, like, some of my homies, man, they keep looking into what I'm doing, but with these locks, man, it makes me feel like a fucking king. I'm not trying to use it in, like, a narcissistic way, but it really, really helped me see myself as like some kind of like better person. I mean, I'm putting this in lame terms, but it really is helping me like love myself and be humble too. Not like, I don't think I'm better than nobody, man. This shit is just hair. Like, I could cut it and still feel the same way, but this helped me feel that way though. Cause I've been in this game for fucking like what, 4.5 years, man. This has been a journey, man. Like this tells a story right here, bro. No, I'm not messing around, man. But yeah, like I said, these locks will help you become more humble and make you like feel. Well, it makes me feel like a king. But hey, man, you just look around. Anybody who has locks, like, look at them, man. They're some of the happiest, most humble people, and like smartest too. I'm telling you, man, this is more than just hair. This is like, I'm not trying to get too deep into it, but this really helps you like spiritually, man. I really do feel like it does have some kind of spiritual connotation to it. But again, like I said, just look around. We live in a Eurocentric society. And this is like, I'm naturally a rebel, man. I love to like go if everyone's going one direction, I tend to go the opposite direction or just do my own thing and not really care what they think. But these locks are like the antithesis of Eurocentricity. And I feel like we don't really have to bow down to it to like feel proud or feel beautiful or anything. We could really do our own thing, and this is like unique to us. Like, what other culture or race on the planet can like do this like in this kind of form? I mean, anybody can grow locks, like, or dreadlocks. Dreadlocks are just the natural hair of man. Like, honestly, I feel like anybody and everybody should grow dreadlocks, but you know, society doesn't really agree with that, and not everyone has the hair for it. I mean, I'm not really sure how like the textures for other like hairstyles work for it, but I just know, like, you know, for our hair, our curly hair, it's perfect for it. But yeah, it goes against Eurocentric values, because if you bow down to that type of shit, it's just not gonna really work out too well. Because it's not you, man. It's not who you're supposed to be. I mean, who knows? Maybe, I mean, no, it's not who you're supposed to be, because, like, you're supposed to be aligned with what, like, you're born with culturally, and not only that, but racially. And us, as a melanated peoples, have really forgotten our past, our true inclination. Our true inclination is way deep, way, like, centuries ago. In the motherland. That's where it's at. We've really forgotten about like who we truly are. I don't mean to go into a history lesson, but it's really important to really know this. I really try to help the Black community. Like, I'm really trying my best to really uplift each other, to you know, spread knowledge, spread awareness about shit, man. Because this is supposed to be a log video, but I really don't like what's going on, man. I really don't like all the self-hate, all just this whole culture of just like consume, and just narcissism. I feel like we can really cure all that if we really take steps into the right direction, such as embracing Rastafarianism, spiritualism, growing locks, vegetarian diet, exercising. We can really do better, man. We really can. I believe it. I mean, just look around. Look at all the other cultures around, man. Like the Chinese, they got a thriving community. Or just Asians in general. Like, some of my closest homies are Thai, man. They got family values. They got like a whole family structure still intact. They got restaurants. They know their cuisine. They know their history. But what do we know, man? I mean, Black culture, all this like rap shit is dope and shit. I mean, look, everybody's copying the shit because they see how dope we are. But it's like, they're like stealing it and like not, they don't really, it's so like contrived because it's like people love our culture but they don't love us. They love what we create, and that's really starting to say something, because it's like, if we're creating this shit, man, like, we could do much better than that, man. If we really like stood together and stop all this like just disgusting depravity, man. I really got off track with this video, but dude, man, even if it's like just for a year or 2 or 3, I'd say 3 years tops, because that's when your shit really starts maturing and shit, and starts locking up. 3 years, man, just do it. Just start the journey, because it's exciting. I mean, you're gonna need patience, but of course you're gonna need patience, man. Like, it's not gonna be an overnight thing. It's just, but as long as you're going with it and like you progress with it, it's just, you're just gonna keep looking back at it and just gonna be like, man, I came a long way, and you're gonna be shaking them like E40 and shit, you know. But yeah, man, like, I don't really know what else to say. I think I really covered everything. Oh, but if you really do get locks, I really suggest you should get freeform. I mean, these are salon locks. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with salon locks, but freeform is like the real way to do it. That's the way like the Rastas do, you know? Not only because it's free and you can do it yourself, but it's natural. You don't have to keep, paying $80, $100 for a wash and retwist. I mean, they hook it up and shit, and it's supporting like black businesses if you go to a black shop or stylist or whatever. But freeform is the real way to go. And honestly, I almost want to cut these off just so I can start freeforming. Just cause, like, I mean, I love these, man. Like, any day now, I'll probably end up cutting them. But for now, like, I just love it, man. And I will still love myself even if I cut these. Because these do not define me. Like, it's not like my life is, like, centered around these. And if someone, like, cuts these off, it's, like, a superpower or some kind of kryptonite or something. And I'm just, like, I don't know, just down and out. Nah, it's not like that, man. It helped me because of how far I came with it. Like, this was with me, like, through thick and thin. Like, I've experienced so much throughout these past 4.5 years, man. So much, man. And who knows? Like, any day now. Like, I was thinking around my 5-year mark, I probably will cut my shit, but it could really just be any day, bro. But that's really all I gotta say. Like, just to sum it up, man, these locks will just make you humble. They'll help you love yourself. It's your natural hair. It'll go against all this Eurocentric values that's been placed upon us. And it's something just to, like, something to look forward to if you just start growing it out. I mean, if you start them salon locks, it's gonna look. There's this thing called the ugly stage, man. Y'all that's got the locks out there probably know about it, but yeah, that shit ain't no joke. But yeah, you're gonna have to go through that if you start yours. But yeah, that's all I really have to say, man. Like, I feel like every brother should really grow their locks out, man. Just grow it, just for a year or 2, and just see what happens. And that's all I really got. Just to summarize this video, I probably won't be uploading much lock videos, to be honest. This isn't really gonna be like a lock channel. This is just something just to fill in the gaps. We were supposed to have that podcast today, but I already told y'all about what happened. I'm definitely gonna try to keep churning out more content. Definitely, like, a lot of different variety of topics, like maybe a top 5 about bands, about other countries, about social issues, of all this Black Lives Matter and, like, bullshit. But yeah, that's really all I got. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace out, guys.